In 1945, deep under the Owl Mountains, a secret experiment crossed a line no one understood. Scientists gathered in a dark tunnel, and then gravity blinked. Bodies floated, as if the Earth forgot to pull. At the center, a machine shaped like a bell, flickering with electric blue. Watches stopped. Time slowed, then stalled. A flash, and both machine and men were gone. The legend calls it Die Glocke, the bell, a device rumored to bend gravity and tear at time. Witnesses claimed air glowed blue, plants turned black, and weight weakened. Then came the impossible: time distortion. As Germany fell, a final activation, then silence. After that night, bell-shaped craft were sighted across decades. One crash in Pennsylvania lit the sky like a furnace. We'll get there. First, the question that haunts. Did the Nazis truly build a machine to command time? If so, where is it now? Hidden in a vault? Scrapped? Or trapped in a loop? Years later, another riddle walked into Tokyo Airport. A passport from a nation that never existed, Torred. Every stamp looked real, every detail checked out. That night, he vanished from a locked room. Only one thing remained: a shard of cold alloy. Tests linked it to secret bell experiments. So let's open the vault on the bell, and what it could really do. Reports describe a thick metal shell, like a black bell on a frame. Inside, twin drums spinning opposite, tearing at the field around them. They held a substance called Zerum 525, glowing, mercury-like, unnatural. Power surged through coils, birthing a storm of blue light. Witnesses felt the air vibrate as objects rose, weight failing. After tests, metal filmed with frost, as if time stole its heat. Nearby plants reportedly turned to a black, tar-like liquid. Clocks stuttered, seconds fractured into silence. For a breath, time itself seemed to freeze. Panic, power down, doors sealed forever. The story nests inside Project Reese, tunnels cut into Silesian rock. Nearby, a concrete ring called the Henge. Test rig or chimney? Whispers tie it to SS General Hans Kammler, master of secrecy. A final convoy, tarps tight, vanished as fronts collapsed. Researcher Igor Witkowski popularized the bell from interview claims. Others called it Project Kronos, a gravitic engine for time work. The idea: violent rotation creates torsion, twisting space-time itself. Exotic fluids under EM fields can mimic impossible mass effects. We know fields can fight gravity, at least locally, briefly, but scale it up and you risk ripping causality. What happens if time pauses, but you don't? Imagine the world held breath, then exhaled wrong. That's the terror the bell promised. And its echoes didn't stop in 1945. December 1965, Pennsylvania. A fiery object tore the night. Witnesses saw a burning acorn, bell-shaped, with strange markings. It hit the trees near Kecksburg. Then everything went quiet. Responders arrived. Locals were pushed back. Military trucks rolled in and sealed the site. A covered cargo, bell-shaped, moved out under guard. Then, no comment, no photos, only rumors. Symbols like raised blocks, a ring of script, never explained. Compare the shapes. Wartime bell, 1965 acorn. Too close. If the bell jumped, it might not land where, or when, you expect. A path through time, not distance, would make nonsense of maps. Some witnesses later recanted, others doubled down. Official stories changed. Files stayed sealed. But scorch marks and stress lines tell of violent arrival. A gravity device would need damping, like ribs on that hull. Alloys from that era had signatures you can still spot. Skeptics say it was a re-entry, a satellite, a bolide. Headlines clashed, facts blurred, witnesses aged, yet the bell shape keeps ringing through testimonies. If it was mere debris, why the shroud and midnight move? Here's where the bell collides with a passport from nowhere. The Torrid case isn't just a ghost story. What if he didn't belong to our timeline at all? Next, the traveler who left a clue in metal. Routine day. One traveler breaks reality at customs. His passport said, Tard. Our map said no such place. He pointed to Europe. where Andorra lives in our world. Stamps, roots, stories. Consistent. Too consistent. They secured him overnight. 2 guards, 1 door. By dawn, he was gone. No exit, no camera catch. Left behind, a cold fragment about a thumb's length. Tests flagged an alloy used in classified German research. Grain boundaries matched patterns from wartime experiments. The same projects tied to the bell's inner drums. 1945, 1965, a modern airport. Bell echoes keep surfacing. If you slip timelines, your papers fit your world, not ours. Time isn't a line. It's a braided river. The bell, if real, might shove boats between channels. Counter-rotation can birth dangerous frame drag fields. A small drift in time means stars wrong, seasons off. Survivors spoke of frostbite without cold. Ears rang for days, as if time itself screamed. Orders sealed the chamber, officially an overload. Unofficially, they saw the world stop and blink. 3 stories, 1 outline, a bell that refuses to die. And the man who could answer it all vanished too. What happens if someone turns it on again? Next, how a time machine might actually work. Gravity is geometry. Mass bends space-time. Clock's slow. Spin drags space with it. Extreme spin, extreme drag. Add EM fields, fluids, rotation. Fields can stack. We've seen pieces, levitation, time dilation near speed. But bending time takes energy like a star, not a bunker. Unless you cheat. Torsion fields, exotic matter, negative energy. We can pinch the vacuum a little, not nearly enough. Most attempts end in smoke, not time travel. Hypothesis: counter rotors cancel torque, amplify torsion. Field wraps the device, decoupling it from normal flow. Inside the bubble, you move. Outside, time stutters. A misfire could skip to a nearby stable timeline. Biological damage: frosting, nausea, cell shock. Organic matter fares worst when clocks disagree. The engineering would be brutal, materials on the edge. 1 hiccup, and your lab becomes a fracture zone. Possibility 1, it's buried under concrete and denial. 2, someone stole it and kept it alive. 3, it moved itself, stuck between whens. Kamler's disappearance feeds every dark theory. If it flew quiet. No manifests, no witnesses. Modern sites hide in plain sight, 1 blur at a time. Would you risk turning it on to find out? The last test might already be scheduled. Hard truth. Most bell tales are testimony, not lab notes. Documents exist, but the pages we need are black bars. The henge could be a cooling tower base, or a rig. Kecksburg? Some say NASA junk, others say not a chance. Tord reads like lore, but that metal sample won't shut up. We chase proof, and the story keeps running. The symbol matters. A bell rings across time. Time rules our lives. To bend it is to break free. The bell sits where science and myth refuse to separate. Someone knows more. They're not sitting down yet. If you heard that hum in the hills, would you follow it? If you found a model, would you build the real thing? What would you pause, rewind, or erase? Tell me your theory below. Debunk, connect, or confess. Hit the bell? Yeah, that one. To stay in the loop. Next episode, documents, coordinates, and a new witness. Until then, keep your watches close, and your questions closer. Because somewhere, a bell is still ringing. I've pinned references and archives in the description. Listen close. That's not a clock. It's a countdown. See you in the next timeline. Watch the Kecksburg deep dive next. Follow for declassified drops and field trips. And remember, never stand under a ringing bell.